Alright, I'm back again. Apparently my ring ratio at 5 gigahertz, which I normally use it at 5 gigahertz, crashed me on the Intel Extreme Utility, so I'm not sure why that is, but crashed me. Like, I'm generally running my ring ratio at 5 gigahertz on my 12600K, and I'm not sure why it crashed me on the Extreme Utility here. So I'm just gonna leave it at 4.5 gigahertz. And we can just exit. It'll always be running though. Oh man, that is quite annoying actually. Again, when I get my capture card, this won't happen again. You'll just see me doing a little bit of tweakings. So I do apologize again. Hopefully, again, this will just tomorrow after tomorrow, everything will be a lot different. A lot different. We'll leave that normal. What I want to do is my geek bench 3 again. 5-1. 4.2. So we just won't go crazy. We won't go crazy. Kind of sucks that it crashed me though. I always, like I said, use 5 gigahertz usually for my testing and benchmarking for my 12600K for ring ratio. So again, not sure why, but I guess it happens. And maybe it was the extreme tuning utility. I'm not sure. To the BIOS, it works no problem. Well, now what are you doing? What do you got now? What's my multi? Yep, 10. That's right where it should be for the 6,000 my timings that I have for my memory. 6,000 mega transfers. Taking me forever to load that. What's taking forever? Why is it taking forever to load that? Take forever to load the picture. I probably won't be on much longer though. I did get another subscriber though, so again, if you're here, subscriber, thank you very much for subscribing and welcome to the channel. And then my Wi-Fi doesn't work. All right, so not bad. 56,000. Your CPU, okay, so your CPU temperature is right. Okay, all right. Well, as long as it's right. Test will be a good one for me right now. Vantage is always fun. Vantage is always a good one. Nice. That is Are you doing 3 gigahertz on the GPU? Can't see. It is 46 Fahrenheit. So it's not exactly warm in your house. Has a really nice score though, yeah. Holy. Really nice score, man. I'll do performance. We'll run it. So probably just run a couple tests and they'll be done. Yeah, by the looks of it. Yeah, after tomorrow, this isn't gonna happen again. I promise this won't happen again. Because then I'll have the capture card all set up and you'll literally see me do everything on the other PC. Like on my PC that I'm overclocking on. So if I do crash, like hard crash again, and generally I don't hard crash like this, I'm pretty sure it's always due to the fact that I'm streaming at the same time. It's just the utilization of the CPU all of a sudden goes to the test because it wants more of the utilization, the CPU utilization onto the actual test, and it spikes the voltage or something because of the actual load line calibration, and boom, that's why. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. Yeah, if you're back to the stream, welcome. If you're new, welcome as well. Yeah, it's gonna be so much. I can't believe it's a EVGA XR1 Pro, the Pro model. It's like for Canadian, it's like 230 or almost $250 for the capture card. I got it for like $100. It had a sale, but then I don't know, it all of a sudden had another sale the day after. So I looked at the price again, it went down again. Then they actually had a coupon for it. I was like, what? It's like, dang, okay. It's like I don't have much money right now, but for that price and the reviews, and they're saying the latency is all good for audio and that too, so there's not much setup. Perfect for me. Perfect. I just don't want too much hassle. I just don't want too much hassle. I just want to work on my overclocking when the competition's gonna be starting here in 2 days. Literally 2 days. I only have 2 days. So after tomorrow, I have to make sure everything's set up. I probably won't do the stream of me actually cleaning my daily PC, unfortunately, just due to the fact that I want to get it done, get it all ready for the competition, make sure I go over some overclocks already, get some like save files in, and start off from there, show people a little thing or two about the overclocking as well. I can go into my BIOS. People actually have gigabyte boards or other boards that I do a lot of like research on. I can actually show them a little thing or two about overclocking their CPU. Here, I just compete from home. Like I said, in my life right now, that's literally the best thing I can do. I would like to be able to go places and that, but I can't really. So yeah, I would like to be able to go to like Japan and stuff like that and compete with all those guys over there, to be honest. They're way more into overclocking over in Japan. Yeah. Yep, I'm not allowed to leave my town or my address. It's not like I got those things on. Let's see, you can see my ankles. But yeah. Yep, I gotta go through court and all that, so that's all. A bunch of court things going on because from years ago, and then not fulfilling certain agreements, so back to court I go. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I wasn't a teenager, sadly, so can't even remember it. I remember being at the Boston Pizza, and from there I don't remember nothing, so. But I had to be found guilty to help my case, and had to go through a whole bunch of agreements on that. Had to move from my actual place over in Niagara Falls there, by St. Catherine it's called. But I live by Niagara Falls. Now I'm living by like my hometown, closer to my hometown. So yeah. Thanks, Hart. Welcome back as well, man. Yeah, you could probably, Professor, since you know my name, you probably just search on Google. Just search my name, put 2021. You'll see what I'm dealing with right now. It's been almost 4 years. So I no longer have my nice Volkswagen diesel car. Don't have the really nice paying job. And it's been like that for 4 years. Oh, no, man. Seriously, you can. I don't mind you seeing. And I know, like I said, I know you don't care in that too. But at least I don't have to like kind of explain it. And then eventually, I will be explaining on my channel a bit more once it's all settled. So it can be like a content type creation too for me, because I don't know, people like that kind of stuff too. I would like more people, more viewers, and then maybe more people would be like, talk about me a bit more and stuff like that. And once they come to my channel, see what kind of person I am, they'll just see what kind of person I am, right? As you guys know, I'm such a terrible person. Yeah, it sucks. It really does suck. Yep. Let's say doing the time, I did really good doing time. I got to eat a lot of food. I'm really good at making deals with people in there because they wanted certain things. I wanted certain things. I didn't care for peanut butter, by the way. Peanut butter is a really good selling item. Oh, probably, man. This isn't even my place. I'm sorry to say. Like, I'm technically homeless. I'm living with my buddy right now and his family, so that's why I'm doing work for him. I try to do stuff around and try to help him out. So, okay. Yeah. No, he's a good guy, so he's helped me out a lot. I'm hoping things go right tomorrow. Tomorrow is a big day for me again. So hopefully things go right tomorrow. I hope. Yeah, I don't actually have much friends. Like all the high school friends that I have was friends with, I hung out all the time with. They've either moved outside of Canada or have families and stuff like that. And of course, you know my situation about that too. So, like, I don't know. I try to find I found ways to make myself happy. I either found a job, like I had a good job, and then I did more side jobs after the job, and then basically just slept, work, basically. And then on weekends, I did my PC stuff. Exactly. Yeah, it's hard. It really is hard to, especially if when they have kids and that. It's very hard. Like if I'm walking down the street and I see friends, it's literally them like 2 blocks away and they're screaming my name. I'm going, I haven't heard my name called like that in years. Like, who is this? And all of a sudden you see them running down. It's like, Can I get a big hug? Yeah, well, okay. Well. Or it's like, what up, man? It's like, what up, man? I haven't seen you in forever. We should hang out. Yeah, we should make some time. And we sometimes make some time, but most times it's nah. We can't. We just don't. Can't. Again, yeah, again. Thank you again, man. Seriously. Yeah, your wife is from she's crazy though. Uh, yeah, it's, a lot of wives get jealous over stuff like that, and it's the way you help me out too. I can probably see why. Yeah, I don't generally have people help me out a whole lot, so it's nice when people actually help me out because I'm not gonna ask people to actually help me out. It's just the kind of person I am. And when I have people that actually help me out, I try to thank them as much as possible or try to do things for them that could actually help them out. I try to at least. Phone's not like Wi-Fi. Yeah, man. Okay, let's say I am smoking and I'm walking down the street on like the sidewalk and there's I don't care if there's adults and that, but if let's say there's a kid, I literally will take the smoke, like tight it around my hand, put it around my back and walk past them. Make sure they don't see it at all. I don't want anybody to smoke. I don't want kids to see that. I don't want them to think that's awesome in that, especially me, because like, do I look like I'm over 30 years old? No, I look younger, so it's like it can affect some people younger age and that be like, maybe that's cool to do because I look younger. So I just make sure I don't want people to smoke. It's a really terrible habit. Yeah, I'm not exactly much of a cusser myself, but times call for it sometimes, or just, it works for the what I'm doing or saying. So I don't want people to cuss on my channel too much too, because it's also like, what if, parents don't moderate their kids' YouTube, or they don't actually have YouTube Kids, because there is an actual channel for kids like YouTube Kids, so that way they can't get into these kind of streams or videos. And yet there's a lot of parents that have just YouTube and they give them the phone, they're on the YouTube and they can search whatever they want. What if I'm showing up and I start saying all this, like just cussing and swearing like I'm a rapper or something, right? It's not good. I don't like that. Yeah, I try to be nice, man. Like I try. I do get irritated a lot of times and I can't handle certain things, of course, but I mean, more or less you just gotta get through it. It's like it is what it is. Wi-Fi is not like in my phone right now. Looks like it's actually gonna be not a half bad score. Won't be close to my best, but I mean, still not half bad for right now. Definitely not half bad. And even if you go way back into my streams, I was still the same way on my all my other streams. Uh, maybe I don't know for some things. Maybe my other streams I could have been I like came off as a little bit of like uh, like an asshole basically, but I literally just try to give people facts. I try to give people facts, so sometimes the facts just doesn't sound right the way maybe I say it. Yeah, generally, I try to generally talk to everyone with the same kind of respect. It doesn't matter if I'm talking to a janitor or if I'm going to talk to the president of the United States or, our prime minister. I'm going to talk to them the same way. I'm not going to hold back things and say, just change my whole perspective, my whole me, myself, and I, and who I am just because they're a different, like, class of people, and I know I've worked as, lower class as well, and I've done higher class stuff as well, stuff like jobs. And I just know how it is. And we need certain people, and it's like you can't disrespect the garbage man because that garbage man does stuff for us that we literally don't want to do or don't have time to do, right? So it's like, I don't know. There's a lot of things that go into that. And it's nice to show people, the being respectful is a good thing. So I guess I just blabbed on there for a bit there. And all you guys here that join my streams and that too, the way you chat too, and have talked to me and have donated and done stuff for me, and again, you don't even technically know me, and you're already seeing like saying that I'm a good guy too. It's like, well, so are you. Like, you're helping me out. You do all these kind of things, so it's like, why be a disrespectful person to people that you don't even know? If you don't know them personally, what's the point of being disrespectful, right? Maybe to some people it gives them more incentive to be disrespectful. For that's no, I mean, to me that just doesn't make sense. But common sense isn't the common sense nowadays. So 103,140. What is? I think 115 is my best. We'll go video card. The thing is, I also don't like that. Sorry, Hart. Like, it's nothing against you. I'm used to it. I don't like people being used to things, especially if they're used to being downgraded or disrespected. That is not something to get used to. So that's why I like to stick up for those kind of people. Or let's say a person's just being, an ass just because they're having a bad day. It's like there's no point of doing that. Like, why are you doing that? Talk respectfully to either your significant other, or talk respectfully to someone else, no matter how you are. Like, if doesn't, like I said, I'm not in the greatest place. I'm not in a good place in my life right now, but you still gotta be respectful. You still gotta give I don't know, respect to other people no matter how you are. You can't just get mad and just take it out on everybody else, because that's just gonna put the other person down. That other person does not need that. Oh, corrected. Same here. Who was it that was correcting me yesterday on the um yeah, it's good to always learn, right? It really is good to learn. That's why I try to learn everything I can about whatever I'm doing. How I was calling this what was I calling this? A hookup for an extra hard drive, the old hookup for the extra hard drive. I was calling that the serial. And I was like, then maybe that's not the serial, that's the serial. And he's already telling me in the chat, like, no, you're wrong about that. That's not the serial. The other, and I didn't even read the chat. The other one's the serial. I'm like, oh wait, no, that's the serial up there. I have changers, little changers for serial to change them into a different changer so you can plug them in and use them. I was like, man, that he made my brain click there, and I was like, wow, okay, no, you're right, my bad, because yeah, that's the serial. And I looked at the chat, it's like, okay, you already said that, but my bad. Like, I even said my bad. Sorry. Like, always always gotta learn, not just say you're right, basically. Sometimes you can be right too, though. Sometimes you can be right, but there's in an old language, in an old saying, basically, there's a million ways to skin a cat. Right now, I am missing my cat, so because my cat is being looked after by somebody else, and yeah, rough life right now. Seeing me, I try not to correct people if they got weird spelling or something like that too, because also can say something. I've watched some streams and go, wait, did I just say that? Then later on, I correct myself. So it's like, okay, well, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Why did I say that there, though, basically? So, yeah, some people have actual issues. I don't know, issues. I know it kind of sounds rough if when I say it that way, but some people have issues like that and they have no control over it. Like people, I have friends that had like Tourette's syndrome. They literally could not control it. Chill as people too, though. Chill, so chill. Yeah, and I was like a person in public school and high school, kind of friends with everybody except for the people that were absolute, just I don't know, disrespectful, basically. I just want to be friends with them. There's no point. There's no point of fighting with them or telling them what's like they can't do that because, well, guess what? They're just gonna continue to do it. Gets a rise out of people. Well, that's not the way to get a rise out of somebody. A rise out of somebody is to show them how cool you are, as in, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Show them how cool the subject is, or what like I said, I've dirt bike, four-wheeler, snowmobiled. I've done snowboarding. I was in baseball. I did soccer. I've done football. I've done rugby. I've done all of those things. I was always all around trying to learn something, trying to be cool about something else in that, just to have it in my life, right? That's why I kind of do it in the trades and that. I try to learn everything I can on it. And yeah, kind of my attitude growing up, but that's why I quit jobs and that. But it's also like, why am I gonna stay around, keep upgrading my knowledge on this, and get paid like I was when I don't know, after a year of doing it and still making the same money, or 2 years after doing, just getting a 50 cent upgrade on what I was making the year prior. It's like, sorry, my knowledge and how much more I've done and how much I've actually done for the company, I'm worth more. So I'll go somewhere that'll pay me more, and instantly I'll start making more money on something else, just because I had previous knowledge on construction. Me too, man. I don't get paid at all either. Oh, I just activated the AI and then deactivate it at the same time. Yeah, yeah, I get it, man. Yeah, you're thinking one thing and another thing comes out, or in reverse. Yeah, yeah. My buddy's kid's kind of like that, but he does it on purpose. He literally does it on purpose, and I'm telling him, don't be doing it on purpose. So you don't want to have that stuck in your mind. Well, I can do it this way. We'll always try to do it the correct way to show people that you know how to do it the correct way. You don't want to just do it the backwards way or just make it look like it's a little something different just because. But he also has a little bit of issue that way too. So I've been told I'm autistic, but I'm not. Sadly, I got nothing wrong with me to make this to make I don't know I don't know. I like I said, I have nothing really technically wrong with me. I've gone to uh, psychiatrists and stuff like that before, and nah, there's nothing wrong. Therapists too, nothing wrong. Doctors, I don't go with them no more because everything's wrong. Yeah, true. Yeah, yeah. You know where autism really comes from? It's like from, I guess maybe I do have a bit of autism. uh, there's a king. There's a king that had autism, and he had I forgot how many kids, and there's literally like close to 1 billion people that are related to him nowadays, or have some sort of bloodline to him. King Richard the Third or something like that. Also true, yeah, also true. And yeah, that can happen in life. Yeah, I don't want to talk about my life. Like, moving out at a young age is not a good thing to do. especially moving to a town by yourself and then moving into a part of town that's not good. Not good. You really gotta watch your back around that kind of stuff. And being that young and naive and not knowing things is not good. Because you could say something to somebody that they don't know is something else. And yeah, not good. Not good. It made you grow up real fast. I thought all Canadians were nice. No, we just don't talk about it. Uh, yeah, I'm pretty sure Toronto is up in the worst spot to be living, basically. Hamilton's close. I mean, Hamilton's so much shootings now, it's not even funny. Up in St. Catharines, like literally just down the block, there was literally a shootout. So when I was living there, not good. That's why when I had a girlfriend up there, she didn't go anywhere around that place without me, basically. It was for safety reason. And we lived in actually a fairly decent spot too. Not gonna lie, we actually lived in a fairly decent spot. Yeah, I don't know if I should call this stream. I gotta be up somewhat early for a big date. Big old C date. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the stream as well. If you have any kind of PC questions, let me know. It's not that cool. It's only 9.2 degrees in here. Humidity is still 63% because we had that rainstorm. I mean, it was pretty rough. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. You guys should be going to bed probably soon. So I hear you on that. All right, what are you working on, Hart? You should be posting more stuff in the Discord about stuff you're working on. I think anybody just working on something or trying to do something, I don't know, like I said, I try to do that stuff too. It's actually cool. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Gotta make more channels. I'll get Frosty to make more channels. He's a bit better at it. A bit faster at it too. Yeah, no doubt. Confidentiality. I got it. I've worked at places like that too. Yes. Building certain buildings and that, we're not allowed phones. Yes. Confidentiality. We cannot have phones on us. We have to leave the phones in a certain office so that way we don't take any pictures. Also, we built high-end data centers too at other places I've worked at. Like built the data centers as in like their mobile data centers and like they're anti-static. They had EMP fields built into them and certain codes, certain doors, like multi-doors to get into the place. It's pretty cool too. Yep. Yeah, same here. Well, only when we're building certain buildings though. Probably could be a building that you work in. You never know. If there's a green sticker on the outside up on the right corner that looks really nice, that's something I would have built. Yep, gotta love those badges. Those ID badges and that show that you are somebody of somebody, and they just don't ask questions. It's nice working at those places. Oh, if you ever search up Tweed Farms, it's a sponsored by Snoop Dogg, by the way. I built that, and I built a couple of high-end facilities like that too. Crazy, crazy security, man. But I also got one of those ID badges, and I've had people come up to me like, "Oh, you can't be here," and I just pull up the ID badge. "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. That's right. Get to about moving and stop talking to me. You're slowing me down." Yeah, same here. Isn't that awesome? It's nice working in those places. It seriously is. The one company I worked at actually bought us a house and bought us our own brand new beds and mattresses that of our choice that we get to live in. Because we literally work 2 weeks on, 2 days off. 2 weeks on, 2 days off. So I literally got to go home for 2 days after working for 2 weeks way out, like literally 5 hours away from home. Heart's like, I don't like those people. You're subscribed to that person. Please don't leave. Yeah, you gotta love working at those kind of places, man. Power Trip, and once they found out they're still really crappy about it. Yeah. So yeah, I've worked with, like I said, that Tweed Farms there, like electricians are literally telling me to get out of a place that I built, and I was told to go into the place to refix up some things so that way they can turn on the AC units because it was like 105, or no, sorry, 137 degrees Fahrenheit inside the building, inside the actual one portion of the building. So I had to go in there, go up top where it was even hotter than that to fix it. And I was going there. You had to use certain keys to get there. And electrician just comes up to me, some apprentice, by the way, just screaming and yelling, hollering. I'm like, that's not the way you want to talk to me. And he's like, "Oh, get out!" And like he's like swearing up and down, like, "You cannot be here," blah blah, this and that. It's okay, fine, I'll leave. Go to my manager. Manager talks to his manager. He pulls him towards me, says, "You see this guy right here? He has more privilege to be in any sector of this building than you. You, now on this duty, you are not allowed to do this, and you cannot be around this sector." And I'm just laughing, laughing. The other guy's getting reamed out that was screaming at me by his boss, and my boss was really nice to his boss, though, because that's usually what you have to be with the boss. Working at those crawl spaces are crazy. Yeah, confined spaces suck, man. Gotta love getting a ticket for a confined space because you're small, and then being able to do certain things like crawl through ductworks and that. Not fun. Literally. How much further? I can't see you. Keep going. uh, some people can't even handle those kind of jobs. I'm getting people to join, and they're probably like, "What's going on? Why is he doing the worm?" Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, the way things change though sometimes sucks, man. Gotta make the best of it. All right, we should all be going to bed though. You know what? Just saying. Just saying. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. All right, that's actually not a terrible score. Does it say I had to exit that out, or what's going on there? I definitely got things fixed up though. I literally didn't drop any frames. It's nice. You still got 10 more hours? How long have you been up for? Yeah, I gotta be up in. Oh, I gotta be up in a few. Gotta be up and moving by about 7 a.m. At least 7 a.m. I gotta be moving. I got a long walk to a bus station, so It's like 4 kilometer walk. I usually walk in about 35 minutes. Not too bad. I'm a fast walker, but now for about 5. Wow, you've been watching my streams mostly since you've been up. Well, hopefully you get done whatever you're working on, man. Me too. It's 6:30 a.m. Yeah, you should be getting to bed, man. Hey, you should get some lunch, get some food. Get some food in and get that brain thinking. This guy, though. Me too. It's 6:30 a.m. No, you should be going to bed. Should have been in bed a long time ago. I'm not much different, though. When I was doing the long streams and that, I'd be up early. I was up at like 3 a.m. and I'd be streaming till 3 a.m. Or try to stream till 3 a.m. Hopefully you can, man. It is a crazy score. Is it 96,000 something? 96,039 or something like that? Crazy score. Oh. Yeah, and after tomorrow, no more crashing. Well, crash. I'll be crashing. You'll just be able to see it. So hopefully it doesn't take me too long to set up the video card. That's my plan. You gonna run one more bench? Okay, I'm gonna run one more bench too. I'll run one more. No, actually no. I'll just wait. I'll wait. See if there's anyone else who might join. If they join, if they ask questions, then I'll stay up a little bit longer. My CPU usage is actually a little higher than normal. 1.5%. It's usually at like 0.5%. So it's now 1% higher. I'm not sure why it's utilizing more. I don't get why it's using more. Who knows? Who knows? You could easily overclock your CPU just a little bit. All you'd have to do is overclock your E-cores. 96 versus 96,000 or 9647. Very nice, man. Don't think you can complain about 9625 or 9647 on what do you want to call it? 3D Mark Steel. You should do actually, yeah, you should actually do Vulkan mode too. That's what you should do as well. You should do Vulkan instead of DirectX 12. Because Steel Nomad's like, you could do Steel Nomad Lite, and then you could do Steel Nomad DX12 and or Vulkan mode. Vulkan, I believe, is a bit harder. I could be wrong, though. Well, it's 6 gigahertz all core. I'm pretty sure the E-cores alone would help you, not the P-cores. Having more of the E-cores up on a higher frequency might raise it. No, you're right. You're right. P-cores would be better. P-cores would be better because it's CPU frequency with better of the graphics cards test. It's just a high-end gaming system, basically. A high-end PC system test. Steel Nomad. It's a really good test. Like, that's when it came out, I made a video about it. I was like, oh, there's a new 3D Mark test. We're gonna make a video about it and we're gonna do it. Oh, gotcha. Like I said, it might. Oh wait, so maybe the overclock didn't hold. The overclock might not have held. Supercharged cores. When I get my turbocharger, change it from the supercharged to a turbocharger again. Boom. That'll get it going. I think it is about time for bed though. Core 7, 8, 6, 2 to 6. Or 1 at 6, 5. Yeah, because that would be 2 core at 6.2. Only 1 at 6, 5. That's odd. That's really odd how it's like that. Are you sure you didn't set it that way? That seems like actual Intel's Boost, the way they do it, Boost 3.0 and Boost 2.0. Yeah, man, as always, have a good time and don't forget to get her done. All right, man. I gotta call it. We gotta call this stream. I would love to be up longer. I should have streamed earlier, but I didn't. Yeah. Hope everyone has a good night. Hopefully some people learned a little bit more about overclocking. These videos from here on out should be a little bit better as well. I shouldn't crash as well. So, as always, oh wait, oh yeah, oh wait. Thanks for all my donators. That's right, that's right. Thanks for Hart here for being here on every stream. Thanks for Professor for hanging around for so long too when he should be in bed. And as always, don't forget to get her done.